Hello and welcome to the PM show. I'm Piero and this is Marissa. And today we have a very special guest, Lisa Murray.
Nice to be here.
Yeah,
nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
So, you're in New York. How do you like it so far?
I love New York. I love it. I just moved here, but I've fallen in love with the city already. So much fun.
Nice. And I'm aware you live on the Upper West Side.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's very Jewish, but it's very nice. It's very nice and quiet up there.
They're probably a bunch of fun.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how much fun they are, but they seem very very religious. Let's just say that. Let's leave it there.
Period. Okay. So, what are you currently working on?
Right now, I'm working on a film that I'm actually producing and I'm actually acting in. It's called Currents of Suicide. We're shooting around New York area. We actually shot on Coney Island the other day.
I'm here to help you. And what you're doing to yourself is not going to help. Is this about your brother?
It's about a young male, and he unfortunately has a younger brother who dies by drowning, and it's kind of his fault a little bit.
In a pool or?
No, in the ocean. Kind of.
In the ocean.
Yeah, he wasn't watching them enough. You know, out flirting with girls on at the beach, typical thing. And unfortunately, his little brother dies, so he feels so much guilt that he has kind of a psychotic breakdown, and he starts to have visions of his brother. Yeah, he loses it, starts to get real suicidal. So I play the therapist that helps to steer him through his craziness. So that's one thing I'm working on. Another thing is a play I'm in for the Strawberry One Act Festival. It happens every year in Manhattan, and basically plays come and there's a panel of judges who judge the writing, and they judge the actors and everything like that. And the one that they like the most, they adapt it into a screenplay so it can actually get turned into a film. Yeah, so it brings a lot of opportunities for the actors that are in it. So I'm excited about that.
Is there any famous judges that we know of?
Let's hope, okay?
Yeah. Because American Idol has Randy Jackson, and he's a whole bunch of fun.
Well, he is a whole bunch of fun.
Yeah, right. I saw him last week. He was wearing this crazy funky tie.
I
couldn't keep my eyes off of it.
He's I love his dog and all the stuff he says.
Yeah.
I love all those reality shows.
Yo.
I love all those reality shows.
Yeah.
But and another thing I'm working on, Nickelodeon has a new show called Mission Dawn that's coming. I think October is when it'll actually air. So I'm working on the production and also acting in that as well. We shoot all around New York and Jersey.
Nice.
That is actually going to turn into I'm very busy. It's going to turn into a pretty big show though. So I look forward to seeing what'll come from that.
How did you get into this business?
I started a long time ago. I think I was 10. I came to New York for the first time for a field trip, and I went to see The Lion King. And I remember crying so good. I remember crying, said, I want to do that. I want to do that so bad. So my mom said, okay.
Kuna Matata.
Yes. I wanted to be Nala, everything. So my mother sent me to a camp called the Young Performers Theater Camp from when I was like 10 to 18. And it's really kind of structured. You go, you audition to even get in. They run it kind of the same way they run a performing arts school. You have classes in dancing and vocal training and acting and during the day. And then you have a show that everyone works on as a group. And you have to audition for the show. So it's really competitive. So I learned from like 10 to be super competitive with people. But it's good though, because if you get your little heart broken at 11 because you don't get a part, you're used to it.
It's
by the time you're like,
18,
now it's
19,
nothing.
Yeah.
And I did that for years. And then from there, just kept on going, taking classes and, signing up for professional productions. And I did a lot in Philadelphia. And it's a big market, but it's way smaller than New York. So I was like, if I want to make it big, I have to come out here. So now I'm trying to tackle
this is where everything
market.
is going on.
Yeah,
so.
It is, right? And then Cali's the next step, right? After that's
Hollywood.
Hollywood, right?
So you started at such a young age.
Yeah.
what kind of inspired you to do this?
I think just watching it happen and getting so emotional at that age, I'd never gotten emotional about anything like that before. And you know how you realize you want to be something when you're younger. You want to be an astronaut. You want to be this. I used to want to be a million
I actually wanted
things.
to be an astronaut.
I did too.
I wanted to go to space.
I wanted to do everything. And then it was the first time I was like, wow, I can't think of anything else I want to do but this. And so since I've been trying to do it, I'm 25 now. This is like 15 years.
Wow.
Consistently every year doing either a show or a film or something.
Yeah.
And not always getting paid for it. Most times not.
Really? I guess that's the tough part.
It's a labor of love, but you hope that it'll pay off in the end, and then eventually you'll get cast in something great that actually it turns into something big, and
Make
then
it big,
and there you go.
That's what we're all striving for.
That is what
in
we're
the end
all
of the
striving
day,
for.
So you started so young and you had so many, different experiences. What would you say you would want to focus on as your next role?
I am only focusing on like Broadway things right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm still trying to get more because I'm in film school too. So like I'm willing to do like a lot of different film projects, but as far as if I'm going to devote myself to a play, it has to be like a pretty well paying one. So I'm definitely got my eyes set on Broadway, going to other Broadway auditions and callbacks and things like that. That's where my focus is. So that would be the next plan.
Well, good luck.
Yeah,
Well, you're so busy all the time.
I know.
When do you just sit back and relax? What do you do for fun?
Oh, I have too much fun.
Party.
Oh,
I party a
nice.
lot. Well, this is 24-hour city, so
Yeah, never sleeps.
auditions happen a certain time, rehearsals happen a certain time of the day, and then you got 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. to party. It's a long time. It's a lot. It's a lot of partying. I do party a lot.
Where could we see you? What spots are you?
I love
hitting up?
Kiss and Fly. I love Greenhouse.
Kiss and Fly.
I have a friend that owns this one lounge called the 10th Rail on 33rd and 10th, so it's like free drinks, just go, free food. So I go there.
You
a
get the
lot.
hookup.
Yeah, I
Nice.
get the hookup. And Blockheads is my favorite happy hour. $4 margaritas.
$4 margarita. Wow.
And you only need 2. You can't. I've tried. You can't drink more than 2. You can't.
So it's worth it.
If
to
you
go
drink
down there.
3, you're gonna have a good night, but you're not gonna remember how you got home. If you drink 2, you'll be fine. So $8, and then you're good for the night.
Sounds good.
We should definitely
After
check
this.
that out.
Blockheads, check it out. They
Yeah.
have them all over the place. It's 150th and 7th. You should go.
Oh, that's close by.
Yeah. Good Mexican food.
All right. Well, we had a great show here.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks for
so
coming
much.
out.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you so much. It was so nice. I had fun.
Yeah. It was nice
Thank
seeing
you
you here.
so much. We're going on a short break and we'll be back with another special guest, Karina Karapetian.
Hi, and we're back with the PM show, and we have another special guest for you guys, Karina Carpetio. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Very good.
Hi.
Yeah, it's a little far, but sorry.
Sorry.
Okay, so you were a dancer.
Yeah.
What are you currently working on right now?
I just dance regularly at Broadway Dance Center. It's right here on 46th, between 8th and 7th. They have showcases like every season, but I've only done one so far. And the next showcase will probably be in the fall, 'cause it takes months to work on it. But that's the only dance I don't have any like specific dance projects because I mainly focus on writing music. So dancing is more like, just to keep myself flexible and just experience, just in case I would
And what
need
kind
a
of music
choreography.
do you write?
I write R&B pop dance. I just got together with a producer in Harlem and we're like collaborating really well and just we're just finished up on 2 dance songs that we need to copyright and publish before we.
How
Hope
old
to
were
hear you on the radio.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Sorry, how old were you when you started dancing?
I was 6 years old and I started in ballet. My family wanted me to be in classical, and then I worked my way to Latin American dancing. I became a pre-champ in Latin American. And then I got into a performing arts high school, so that kind of threw me off track. So I stopped dancing for a couple years because I got in for singing. So that's where the singing.
And what inspired you to do this all?
I just, because my family, every single member of my family was a musician that never made it. I always wanted to be that musician in the family that will make it.
Nice.
So I
That's
felt
a
like
good
I
goal.
need to carry it on
Right.
in
Yeah.
my family. Yeah,
That's
I need to be
awesome.
that one person.
That's like being the first one of the family to go to college or something.
Exactly. I wanted to be that person who would make it because, like, I guess when we immigrated to America, like, everybody had to get a job that pays. You know, music wouldn't pay if you came to this country, so everybody, you know, switched from music to, like, accounting or finance. So I knew since I'm American, I can make it happen here.
So, I was talking to some people in the back, and we hear that you have an injury
Oh no.
currently.
Yeah, I sprained my hamstring. Yeah.
Oh, sprained a hammy. What happened?
Yeah. I gave my gay friend a happy birthday lap dance. And I guess it must have been that good. I sprained my hamstring. Because
Wow.
it was actually healing from a strain that happened in dance class 2 months ago, and I guess it didn't fully heal, and I rushed into it, and it couldn't handle it.
Well, that sounds like a bunch of fun.
What do people say when you tell them that story? Do you get a lot of questions?
I usually lie about it, because like
Oh, yeah. Cover
my
up story.
family, yeah, they all think like, oh, I just had too much fun or something, and I just lie to them and say I pretended to be a gymnast because I was drunk. But
That makes a lot of sense.
But I just lie all the time about it. I usually don't really tell anyone. Oh, just my friends, I'll say, because obviously they
Okay.
don't judge.
So now we know we can't trust you. But since you're always dancing and you're always on the move, what do you like to do for fun in the city?
I love to do live rock and roll karaoke on the Lower East Side. I usually do it every single week. Because you never know like who's in the audience. You know, Jim Carrey comes regularly, and like there's a lot of celebrities who come. So you just kind of like build your network there, and it's fun in general because you basically every single person in the audience just puts themselves on the spot, and there's like an amazing professional live band behind you, and you just pick from like a set of songs that are, you know, based on rock and roll, and you just go ahead and perform it. It's really amazing.
And where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Definitely at least 2 EPs done, which is like 2 albums done, touring, you know, just internationally known. I would really love for that to happen.
Try not to get injured again.
Yeah.
No crazy lap
That might
dances for
slow
our gay
things
friends.
down.
Yeah.
So totally, yeah, that's where I see myself.
Okay.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming out.
Thank you. It
And
was a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us here on the PM show. We had a wonderful show with our guests, and make sure this weekend, if you are to give any of your gay friends lap dances, just make sure to stretch first.
That would be a great idea.
Yeah.